What's up, guys? I'm Christina Rivera with Press Pass LA at NBC Universal's 2015 Winter Press Tour.
I think it's kind of a show that even if people don't admit that they watch it, they watch it. You know, it's either on in the background or you're sitting down with like a pint of ice cream and, you know, watching it. It's a show that a lot of people talk about, and I'm really honored to be a part of it.
Well, if I were to compare her to anyone, I would say she's sort of like Carla from Cheers.
Okay, yeah.
And he's like...
I'm kind of like the Woody of Cheers, and we're married. So she's the sharp one, and I'm the smart but not so sharp.
Marcus is a professional bowler. He considers himself the LeBron James of bowling.
I think it's really rare that you get a really intriguing drama, which is a page-turner, set against just the most fabulous landscape you could set anything against. You know, we're in the most wonderful palaces in the world. We're the most pampered, famous family in the world. We can have anything we like. But with all that, I'm still a mum trying to bring up my daughter. She's a daughter, not wanting to be brought up the way mum wants to bring her up. We have all sorts of friction, intrigues, like a normal family, with a crown and, you know, with thrones.
That's my favorite part. Is it's so amusing to me that somebody like Benedict Cumberbatch would do a fashion change in the middle of the Golden Globes. Like, isn't he busy trying to be a serious actor? And I also thought it was funny that J-Lo changes, I guess, just in the bathroom every 20 minutes, and just maybe she has like a tearaway dress and each dress gets smaller. I'm not sure her process.
Oh, he's coming.
We don't want anybody to know.
So we were just talking about how you have these exceptional dinosaurs that reopen the theme park in season 2. So when Jeff Goldblum enters the scene and you realize that you're naked, what was your first reaction?
Well, you know, I'm such a Jeff Goldblum fan. So my first...
As he's blushing.
My first reaction was, oh my God, remember your lines, don't screw this up, don't screw this up.
Do it.
But he was such a gentleman, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he really was.
Such a professional.
Nice guy.
Such a nice guy.
What was his advice to make you feel comfortable? Like, you know, not everybody's comfortable naked in front of Jeff Goldblum. I mean,
It wasn't really advice.
That's why the
he just
episode's
kind
called
of rubbed my shoulder.
It's called Super Dick, just so you know, it starts with that.
Honestly, it was the Raptors that attacked right after that.
Oh.
That made everything cool. That made everything so relaxed.
Just a second.
Yeah.
What are you telling these people that our show's about?
Oh, lots of things.
that.
Dinosaurs in this one.
We kind of gave the dinosaur
Yeah.
thing.
Over there, we were doing Game of
Gave the
Thrones.
dinosaur thing away just a little bit.
Great.
It's like, yeah, it's fun. No, you know,
I'm not
so these are the three things.
It's the Wild Wild West for this network, and we're their first scripted comedy, so we've been able to take way more risks, like losing my ass virginity and saying
That's quite a risk.
Yeah, it's been really fun.
If I hadn't had that injury, I wouldn't have been able to go for the audition.
If you want to be an actor, hurt yourself.
Badly. Hurt yourself and continue hurting yourself for the rest of your life.
Exactly.
But isn't it weird? That's injuries, both.
Yeah.
The thing is, we've been training since before we started filming the show with real Chicago police and with the best cops in the city.
They're with us day in and day out, still training us.
They're on set with us every single day.
This cast was so eclectic and so different from so many different worlds that we all kind of were like, hey, nice to meet you guys, but then when you get in the spirit of competition, you take no prisoners. So it would get very cutthroat sometimes. It really would.
That was surprising, really, how intense it is.
Yes, how intense. And Mr. Trump is very good at stirring the pot.
When push comes to shove, we do what we have to do and we get it done, and then we turn that corner and we realize, like, well, this is what we get for doing that, but now we have to move forward again. So there's always, we're on our toes a lot figuring out what's the next best thing, but we get thrown a lot by the situations that we're faced with.
So to see people who are running active restaurants in places like Oklahoma or Colorado or Portland, Oregon, that's all really, Buffalo, that's all really interesting to me, to see the reality of food and restaurants as it exists in the whole country, because that's the story we're telling. We're not just talking about New York, Miami, and LA. We're talking about all of America, and that's an amazing part of the show.
Really good-looking guys, really successful guys hang where there's meat. Remember, where there's meat, there's men.
Really showing the process. So for Top Chef, it was about showing that process that a chef can think about something and very, very quickly execute and get on a plate. I always think that that's something that people want to see and they don't quite understand. With Best New Restaurant, it's really about going back behind the scenes and understanding how a restaurant works. I think so many people, they think it's one way, and they're going to find out it's really not.